Hello, everybody, and welcome to the incredibly awkward, stony silence of the mission briefing menu for Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Hey, Monkey, how's it going? Welcome. So, when last we left off, Zukazi has started a somehow massive blanket blackout across all of New York and somehow all of Japan at the same time. Uh, uh, so we need to find the guy and beat his ass sideways. Treasure hunter noises. Oh boy, what treasure are you hunting? It's less video game logic and more like yes.
Fisher, we need to find out if Displace and Zerkazi are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. The Pentagon has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
Oh boy, puppies. Alright, so we gotta keep things.
I don't know. Why?
Well, Marco says hurry up. Says the air is getting stale inside.
The hell do I care what Marco says? I don't even know him.
Hell, tell him you said that.
Huh, go ahead.
Boy, are you in trouble.
Whatever.
Vents aren't working. Okay. If I turn them off, can I slip in through the vents, perhaps? Bonk. There we go. They'll never see it coming. Don't know why the air vent repair guy has a machine pistol, but I guess he has a private military company running his affairs. There we go, chonk. Yep, just open palm thrust to the bridge of the nose. Drops like a sack of bricks. Come on. There we go. Even Grandma's strapped. Don't mess with Granny. Let's scoot our way down this colossal vent, which is probably more trouble than it's worth because, good God, look at all those leaves. Stop or my mum will shoot. Wasn't that... That was a... Schwarzenegger? Stallone?
You're certainly entitled to request protection at that level from the National Guard, I agree. But let's face it, the National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
Sure, that's what we need, a presence.
On the contrary,
Back
the
off the
people
goop.
want
Alright.
protection, they need protection, but they don't want to see protection. It frightens them. Having the National Guard on every corner will keep the peace, but at what cost?
That's why you should hire my paramilitary
And
weirdos.
the thing they'll remember is that the National Guard is cheap. I'm dealing with taxpayers here. The last thing I need is another fiscal accountability scandal. What?
Come on, I want to show you something.
It was Stallone. Okay. I knew it was one of the 80s, like, action boys. Where are you off to? And what is in that briefcase?
Fisher, That executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
Frosted glass.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
I'm thinking that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OPSAT.
Thanks, Will.
Okay, so I can... Crap.
Sam, each of displaces different...
Hang on. No, I need to restart. I was screwing around and I got caught. Yep, we don't need to see that. Stallone was also in Ants. Yeah, he was the big guy. Stallone plays the big guy. What the fuck am I on about? Yeah, he was like the soldier ant who kind of is buddies with the main guy, with the main protagonist. Okay. Let's try this again, but
Bishop,
fucking it
we
up
need to
less.
find out if Displace and Circassia are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. The Pentagon has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
I'll tell him you said that.
Huh, go ahead.
Boy, are you in trouble.
Whatever.
Let's try this again, but without letting this guy off. Come on, matey boy, a little bit closer. Jump scare! Okay, you're nice and distracted, fixing the air vent, so... Jump scare! And we'll tuck you away in the corner just for safety's sake. Come on, down you get. There you go.
You're certainly entitled to request protection at that level from the National Guard, I agree. But let's face it, the National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
Sure, that's what we need, a presence.
On the contrary, the people want protection, they need protection, but they don't want to see protection. It frightens them. Having the National Guard on every corner will keep the peace, but at what cost?
They'll get over it, Julian. In the end, the thing they'll remember is that the National Guard is cheap. I'm dealing with taxpayers here. The last thing I need is
Hey there,
another
Father Demon.
fiscal accountability scandal.
How's it going? You have a nice weekend?
What?
Come on, I want to show you something.
Let's not mess around and get caught this time. So his laptop is in that. I'm actually gonna do a quick save here. Just for safety's sake. If I have to restart it, I don't want to have to keep going back to the beginning. This game is very picky about its checkpoints.
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily
Because
access
anything blew up.
algorithm
Oh,
for the
hell.
displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack
Dang
into
it.
his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
Toggle this to...
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
I'm thinking
Snazzy.
that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the
1-800
specification to your office.
Vision.
Thanks, Will.
Let me just get these windows before we go.
Oh. You're right, mate.
Got him.
Well, I guess that's one way to deal with it.
Finesse is for the young and the cocky.
Okay, I want to see if I can... I'm going to see if I can do that properly. That was sloppy. The engine was going to blow. I was hoping for it to last a bit longer. Oh, I hate that. When you're just, like, sitting there waiting for it to go off. Okay, I want to see if I can do this without getting rumbled. Alright, actually, what I should also check is my secondaries. Yeah. Don't kill anyone. Retrieve server access. Access central server in the server room. No secondaries, no opportunities. But we won't discover the opportunities until we get
Fisher,
there.
that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his
Quick,
laptop.
can I just...
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
Just need to... Got it. Did that not do it?
Got you right where I want you.
Dang it. Okay, I'm trying to sneaky breaky, but I'm apparently misunderstanding something. Halfway up the driveway before it blew. Ah. I've had that happen halfway down a friggin' dual carriageway once.
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
Oh, whoops.
Stay close.
Okay, that was entirely my fault. I just been mashing buttons and I hit whistle by accident. I don't actually remember. How do I hack stuff from the scope? Do I just need to be nearby? But yeah, one time I was on my motorbike. I had one, and I was like halfway down the road, and then suddenly it went free pop, and then it just went silent. Okay, options, controls. Da 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 da. I don't remember how to hack stuff.
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
don't remember how to hack stuff wirelessly. Okay, so if I toggle that just so I...
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
I'm thinking that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OPSAT.
Thanks, Will.
Okay. Hang on. Data. No. Notes. Chromic windows can be made transparent or opaque with the OCP. If I can just toggle this, then... pressing buttons, but I don't know...
Let me just get these windows before we go.
Hold back.
Oh man, I love that. We have to get some of those at City Hall.
Email me and remind me. I'll set you up with a good deal.
Move, please.
So, what did you want to show me?
In the lobby of the Empire State Building, there are 4 brass rondelles, Art Deco pieces. Each rondelle represents one of the 4 disciplines of skyscraper construction.
What, like engineering, financing, real estate?
Machines, concrete, decoration, elevators. Elevators like this one here.
That's what I've got to get.
Huh. Okay, Julian, what's your point?
There we go.
My point is that every single day, 5 million New York executives ride elevators. Elevators that they can't do their jobs without.
So...
Sam, give them a chance to stand still and you might have the time to wirelessly hack into the laptop.
I'm working on it, Grim.
Damn, missed your chance. Keep tailing them, you might get another opportunity.
Dang it, I was right in the middle of it. I was literally in the middle of hacking them. How
And
could...
does anyone ever question how much an elevator costs?
Of course not.
Right.
Moving.
Damn, that's another opportunity gone.
Grim, this is not as easy as it looks.
Sam, give them a chance to stand still and you might have the time to wirelessly hack into the laptop.
Yeah, I was
I'm
in the
working on it,
middle
Grim.
of it. Okay, I need to wait for them to stop and natter again. Come on. Give me a number that's what, not 194. Come on.
Good work, Sam. Now you'll be able
we
to
go.
access the central server on the
8136.
first floor.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Yep, welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-Fi? As in, like, high in fiber?
High fidelity.
Don't put me in adult undergarments yet, kid.
Damn it, Fisher, you old fart. Okay, where the hell is main servers now, then? Right, so... Okay, there's the central server. So I need to go through that snaky corridor that they've just gone through. A hi-fi stereo unit until not long ago when it finally gave up. I remember my cousin used to have one of those, and it was so bad that the speakers on his TV, on his old CRT television, were better, and I tried telling him that, and he did not get it. He did not understand what I was talking about. So yeah, I've got to go back through that snaky corridor, and then first left down the stairs. Okay. They gone? They have gone. Okay. Do I need... Hang on. I've immediately confused myself. Oh, okay. That's operations. I don't want to go into operations. I need to go... this. Shit. Did he see me? Yes, he did.
Fisher, be careful with the alarms. You're in a building full of mercenaries. Throw down your weapon!
It's fine, I've disappeared. Does he...
Just kill him!
Oh, god damn it. Where the fuck am I?
Sam, each of these places different
Little busy.
seem to have their own server farm. I put a program on your OPSAT that will build a little back door into their network.
You want me to upload that to each division server?
I would appreciate it.
Since you asked so nice.
There we go. Okay. Access. Oh, there was a camera there. I didn't even know. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Okay, where am I going from here? So I'm guessing that's the, okay, that's the gym that I nearly ended up in. Camera says peekaboo. Well, it didn't spot me before. Yeah, that's the gym. No need to go in there. What the hell? Oh, I see. I need to go into R&D and there's a vent. Got it. Okay. Looks like a laser grid. Aha! It is a laser grid. Does not appear to be a camera. Seems I've just got a time. Anything with that?
I'm
What?
serious, Sam. Too many alarms and these mercenaries will be after you.
I don't like this at all.
Fortunately, I don't need you to like it. Just... Oh crap, I'm dead. Bugger. Okay, I made a complete bloody hash of that. You died. No, there was no checkpoints there, because for some reason there are no checkpoints outside of loading zones.
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
Okay, so I've got it sighted in.
Sam, give them a chance to stand still and you might have the time to wirelessly hack into the laptop.
Thank you, Monkey.
I'm working on it, Grim.
Okay, I appreciate your believing in me. They're going to stop for a natter in the next room. Fisher.
Let me just get these windows before we go.
Hey there, Jay Myers. Welcome.
Oh man, I love that. We have to get some of those at City Hall.
Email me and remind me. I'll set you up with a good deal.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an
quicker.
electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm thinking that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OPSAT.
We're going to have a nice banter about the concept of the Empire State Building.
What did you want to show me?
In the lobby of the Empire State Building, there are 4 brass rondelles, Art Deco pieces. Each rondelle represents...
Good work, Sam.
Boom.
Now you'll be able to access the central server on the first
136.
floor.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Just creep up to the server
Welcome to
room.
the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-Fi? As in, like, high-end fiber?
How old is
Don't put me in adult undergarments yet, kid.
Grimm's daughter supposed to be? I'm gonna wait for these guys to pass, because that's a very well-lit hallway, and I don't want to go down there when these dudes are walking around.
No one is gonna take the stairs up 70 stories.
And does anyone ever question how much an elevator costs?
Of course not.
Right.
Grimm is in her early 20s in this game, I believe. Oh, okay.
It isn't measured by what you get. It's measured by what you avoid. This place is expensive, Tom. I mean, there's no denying that. But it's not important how much it costs to
Okay,
hire.
we
What's
don't know the
important
code
is
for
how
this,
much
but that's
it
fine.
costs to hire.
That's what hacking's for.
Little boys from the Appalachians with M4s and
Boom. Also, point of order, like, this game is set in 2007. Hi-Fi is not that old. Like, if someone was in their early 20s in 2007, you should remember Hi-Fi. Okay. Map check. Cut this down to just this floor. Go. Go left. Left at the bottom of the stairs. Look, because body demands input. Input that body! Let's see if I can turn anything off from here. There's cameras around. door there. Okay. Okay, so it seems that turning off computers does not turn off the camera associated with the computer. Need my pistol because that has missed. So, lifts. Lifts go up. I assume we will need to go up at some stage. But, yeah, for now, I just need to make it through that door.
Stupid cameras! We need better security!
Okay, he saw that the camera was out of action.
Well, that confirms it. Not a coincidence.
Oh shit, he's got a friend. It's irritating. Hoping I could just punch him out.
Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
That works though. He's the security boy, so of course he can buzz people through. Remember not to poop yourself. Hey, what are you doing to me? Please bugger off. Okay, I confused myself again. I thought this was the door. You zoom in on this thing. Hey there, Maxo. Okay, I need to go... Yeah, that's that. Need to go left somewhere. Damn, that's what I got wrong.
It's just darkness. Remember, you're trained for this.
He says, sounding like he's trying not to pee himself. Have you got like a key card or something I can borrow?
Isn't this supposed to be off? All right.
There's a button here, though I'm not clear on what it's meant to be attached to. Can I just put you... Yeah, I'm just going to put you next to here, because I apparently can't just take the key card off your... Alright. Keypad. Boom. Need to get more into the habit of
Small problem, Sam. A couple staffers got locked between the double doors leading to the server room.
That kinda makes it hard to get through.
Hey?
Yeah, there might be another way. Looks like there are some heat exchange vents in this part
So
of
how
the
does
building.
hacking work?
You might be
Okay,
able to find
so
a way out there if you head through the R&D section.
Snoop around.
the big pile of numbers that are listed there are all possible options, and the numbers at the bottom are will cycle through various numbers. When the numbers at the bottom light up in white, that means that those numbers are correct. If you're quick, you can cycle to those numbers and hit square on them, and that locks them in, and it will eliminate possible options from the big list. So you either need to lock in enough numbers that there's only one remaining, or pay attention and make a best guess. Right. So, heat exchangers, yeah, I need to go back and upstairs to the office level. Yeah, I need to go back to the stairs. Left at the stairs. Okay. Thankfully, we've broadly cleared the area around here, so to which way the cameras are facing. Zoop. No, because calling the lift is not going to help. Let's just go this way and go back to Ops. We need to go back up to Operations and then left. So drop a save once we get out of the loading zone. What have we been doing here? So, the guy way back at the start of the game that we were contracted to rescue but was dead before we got there, the guy that hired the guy to do the kidnapping is being protected by the mercenary group that runs this building. On the oil derrick. Wrong game. Give it jolts.
That's weird.
Jump scare. Was it Friday or Thursday you started? This game we started this game on Tuesday, and then we had a episode on Thursday, but we weren't able to continue. So yeah, across the bottom we've got our 4 numbers. You see them there. There's a 40. Lock that in. Narrows it down. Lock that in. Narrows it down. So it can only be that one. Nothing. Got it. Is that the light switch, or is that... Yes, that is the light switch. Good. Nope. Which end am I trying to get in here? So the servers are over there. Yeah, so R&D is where the vents are. We had to kidnap a guy, now we need to kill the person that wanted us to kidnap a guy. No, a guy was kidnapped. We were contracted to rescue him, but beefed it. So we found the guy who killed him, he says he's working with somebody else. That somebody else is being protected by the mercenary company that work here. So we're breaking in to try and find where the guy is that ordered the hit in the first place. Just do this the easy way by jolting each of these lasers. There we go. Slow and systematic. You have to counter kidnap but failed, so now we need to get the boss of the killer of some guy. Yes! Pretty much. But the trouble is that some guy was, like, the foremost authority on...
Come on, get the lights back on!
on, like, information warfare and... cyber terrorism. So him being kidnapped is a big problem.
Be careful with the alarms. You're in a building full of mercenaries.
Yeah, I know, I just didn't think he was there. But yeah, that guy getting kidnapped and killed is a big problem, because they basically stole all of his information. Complete our technical evaluation on site generators. We expect limited power access to the entire building. We have upgraded the surge protection to protect the building. When the city restores the power, we expect immediate restoration of all. Okay, that means nothing to me. So that guy was some guy was Aiden Pierce. No! Because I have no intention of playing Watch Dogs. Also, like, this is a very different thing. Why not? Because I fucking hate Aiden Pierce. I watched about 10 minutes of somebody else play it, and I was like, wow, this guy's a shitbag. Performance report. Seems sketchy. Why? Because the way that he behaves is like only he can solve all the problems. And then when other people offer to help him with the problems, he's like, no.
Server room from this area.
Firing ranges usually have ventilation to clear the smoke. It probably ties into the AC system for the server room.
Good thinking.
Okay, so we let the turret rip. And then the AC will have to turn on to let the heat out. But yeah, it's like just the way that he behaves very frequently makes no sense. Toggle off IFF. No, not while I'm in the room. Still going. Okay, where the hell is the vent system? Oh, it's on the far end of the bloody firing range. Yeah, I realise I'm making like a really deactivate because that noise is distracting, making it impossible for me to speak. I realise I'm doing like a really bad job of explaining myself, but yeah, just the way that Aiden Pierce behaves very rarely makes any sense in the context of about 50% of what he's doing. Like the weird thing that he's kind of stalking his own sister, and like he's torturing people and setting up criminal gang wars and stuff, and very frequently a lot of innocent people get caught in the crossfire. but the whole time that the game is going through that, the game is desperately trying to push the idea that Aiden is unequivocally the good guy. And that there's nothing problematic about what he's doing. And
Okay, this time I got it for sure. Hot, neutral ground. Got it all sorted out.
I'm gonna sort you out if you don't open that damn door.
use the algorithm.
Bingo.
Bingo?
Okay, that's not my fault. That's definitely caused by the...
Damn. It looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name Mnetich.
Mylon Nedich?
That name is coming up an awful lot, but we still don't have anything on him.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floor somewhere.
Let's just quietly dip back into the vents then.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I see it.
power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Well, it's about time.
There we go. We're out. Very much isn't, and the devs have even called out that he can be an evil dick and steals people money if the players want to play it that way. Yeah, but then the story is like, no, he's a troubled man out for justice. Like, I realise that you can do all those things, and there's plenty of games that address, you know, that have mechanics that would not be befitting of a heroic characterization. But the game never calls attention to the fact that you are stealing people's money, invading their privacy, stealing their car, you know, guiding them into traffic. The list goes on, but the story is still like, he's Batman. It's like, no, he's not Batman. He's a fucking hobo. He lives in a motel room with a Pepe Sylvia board. We need to... Ooh, that came back on quickly. Jesus, okay. Still looks nice and quiet around here. Okay. So, office. We need to get to the executive level, which means we need to find our way to the lifts. Does the lift actually stop at this floor, though? Dad was an abuser. He's in his field where privacy breaking isn't using tools he made, but tools of the regime that is the city's CTOS. Yeah, but the story doesn't bring that up. The CTOS is the game's replacement for, you know, towers that are in every fucking Ubisoft game nowadays. Okay. The lifts do not stop at this floor. We need to go downstairs to the lifts. If you only watched 10 minutes, it was a plot summation. Like, it was a sort of summarized version of the story. Besides, I watched it after and after 10 minutes realized that I hated Aiden. I am aware of what goes on in the whole game. I have seen the whole game. Okay. The lifts was back this way. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Have issues with Watch Dogs, just different ones. Okay. What are your issues, if I may? Wait, let me in. If anyone comes in, I'm going to have to very quickly swack them in the mouth. But yeah, I've watched a full Let's Play as well as a sort of plot summation. The if you're curious, the guy that did the full Let's Play is Chip Cheesem. He's a very good Let's Player on YouTube. Okay, it promised to look good, and then saw the 360 release and wondered what this PS2 game was doing full price on the 360. I mean,
I've been hearing some creepy stuff about Milo. I'm not sure I trust that guy.
Yeah, I heard he got drunk with some of the guys in Istanbul last month.
Gonna
Wandered
stay in
out of
here
the bar
let's
looking
talk.
for a fight. They found him the next morning, covered in blood.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stan thinks he killed someone. Read a newspaper article the next day. Istanbul police found some guy cut to ribbons just a couple of blocks from the bar they were at.
Whoa.
I think we should
Shreds
find
you,
the
say.
PC in the executive offices. See if we can find anything.
The code to the area is 2346, but I don't know the code for his actual office.
All right. Well, if I find out what it is, we'll go together.
All right.
2346. Remember that, kids. So, where are we going? Here's a note. Thank you very much. Oh, Christ. Okay, I think... Alright, so I need to go left. And then I've got to do like a squiggly. Ugh. So I need to go... there we go. Admin.
Who switched off the lights? Something's up here.
There's at least 2 guards around. Oh, he's got a torch. Clever girl. But yeah, I don't have much of a beef with, like, visuals and stuff in video games. I'm much happier so long as, like, the design is good. You know, none of that bothers me. But just, like, I have a lot of beef with the story writing.
Gotcha.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
I
Tell
know.
me something useful and I'll leave.
Forget it. I won't tell you anything.
Are you crazy? We're on the 60th floor.
What? What do you mean?
You know, it's not true that you go unconscious before you hit the ground. You see it coming the whole way.
You...
Speaking from experience, are we, Mr. Fisher?
You want to convince me not to?
Door code to the executive offices is 2346.
Thank you. Visuals are hard to tell. It's just that there's a limit of how bad and buggy shit can be. Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, camera. Okay. Right and then left. Cable just to make sure he's actually watching the other side. 2, 3, 4, 6. Cameras. Let's see if I can check out some of these other offices, see if maybe there's some clue or event. There. Bethesda has a legacy of being that way. Like people talk about Bethesda game, they either mean a large open world or a buggy mess. I fall in the latter camp. Yeah, people will very often talk about Paradox games that way as well. Like, I've heard a lot of people say, yeah, basically I don't buy a Paradox game until it's been out for at least a year. Okay, this bad boy. Boom. And the guards say they don't know the code to his office, so I should be able to just hang out in here unmolested.
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, isn't that basically the Alaska of Japan?
Yeah. Looks like Milan Nedich has secretly relocated Zerkezi there.
Interesting. Now we definitely need to talk to Shetland.
We'll let State Department handle that mess. You're going to Hokkaido. We're sending a helicopter to evac you from the roof.
Why evacuate him to Hokkaido if they've already attacked Hokkaido? The Defense Secretary Frank Mason was quoted as saying the National Guard was stretched impossibly thin, with National Guardsmen supplementing regular US Army forces in 11 countries overseas. Why are they sending the National Guard overseas? Recent emergency deployments in 5 states have seriously impaired their ability to defend the people. Something's up. Surprised when they saw in the latest game, the space one, they still had loading zones on fucking doors. Well, apparently that wasn't... Starfield had a lot of problems. Oh, but no, Maxo, you're wrong. Planets being empty and not having anything worthwhile exploring in them isn't boring, it's realistic to actual space. It's not detrimental to the experience at all. Better not turn those lights off just in case the guy inside the office comes on. Go. Just about managed to hit that. No, I know, but like, there some what's his name? There was like some community manager or something working for Bethesda who was like actively shooting back against negative reviews, saying that like, no, this isn't, you know, it's not boring. You made a mistake. Hopefully nobody heard that. You saw the tweet as well? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a hell of a thing. How could you... Like, how the hell could you make that tweet in earnest, you know? So ads. Alright, I'll wait for the counter to finish. Map. Okay. Need to go back and all the way to the end. Hey there, monkey. We're talking about Starfield. No. 5. Alright. We're out. Dang it, didn't save. Discover the real identity of Milan Nedich. Oh, apparently that was even a question. Okay, well we'll have to do that in the next mission then. A lot of developers are in a corporate bubble and lost touch with how normal people think in their standards. An example, see the hate that Baldur's 3 got and the backlash of people saying that it's the new standard. Ugh, that was just despair. I was like, no, we can't be expected to provide good games.
Here in New York, our thoughts turn to our loved ones who are defending us on this beautiful 4th of July. We go now live to the Yellow Sea, where sailors aboard the USS Clarence E. Walsh are celebrating. We have Seaman Anthony Palmiera from Brooklyn, New York. Tell us, Seaman Palmiera, how you'll be celebrating Independence Day.
Well, the captain's gonna have a big barbecue on deck. And tonight we'll have our own fireworks.
Oh, the fireworks. There's the fireworks.
Talk to me! Captain, all of our command systems crashed. Nothing's responding.
Seaman Palmiera, can you tell us what's happening there?
Just been bloody torpedoed. Abandoned ship.
Sit tight, Sam. I'll call you back.
It's the Koreans, Mr. President. I recommend that we declare war immediately.
If it was Korea, there would be 200,000 men coming over the DMZ right now.
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe an exercise. A test launch gone wrong.
That's impossible. The Koreans can't even detect the Walsh. Never mind track it on radar and sink it with a
Love this giant Dr. Strangelove room we're
The
in.
ship was crippled with an information warfare attack.
Not a chance. The Walsh's systems are
Unhackable? The Walsh's EW suite is built on kernels first identified by two of the world's leading computational theorists. One of them was found dead in Peru last week. I'm about to pick up the other one.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Is Morgan Holt was the guy that we were supposed to save but couldn't, and Zerkazy is the guy we're looking for.
I'm not sure what we've just witnessed here, but I'm afraid something terrible has just occurred.
Amazing what they show on TV these days, huh, Sam?
Oh, hey, Shetland.
Crazy.
I guess you're in the right business then, Doug.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a guy named Milan Nedich. Heard he works for you.
Lots of people work for me. Haven't you heard? First security company to make the Fortune 500. If you're looking for a job.
I'm not.
Is that so? You keep doing what you're doing, you'll just end up another unknown soldier.
I'm not in it for the fame. Your buddy Nedich is dirty. Cut him loose.
Unlike other employers, I don't cut people loose. If you got evidence against one of my guys, I'll help you bring him in. But I'm not gonna send a man up the river because you say so.
Fair enough. Just stay out of my way.
Thanks for the advice. In case you change your mind.
For a hot second, I thought Shetland was about to pull a gun. But yeah, Monkey, going off what you said, like, I think AAA gaming is due for a big crash sometime soon. Because just they're getting far too greedy, and eventually it's gonna go wrong.
Fisher, if I can't throw the Joint Chiefs a bone, we'll be at war in the next 24. I need you to bring in Zerkazy for questioning. Milan Nedich has moved him to Hokkaido for protection. I have no idea if Shetland is aware or involved, but I'd like to find out. However it turns out, don't let your personal concerns get in the way.
In my opinion, there are too many coincidences here. Zerkazy is the only living person who could have orchestrated the sinking of the Walsh. Even if the Koreans did launch the missile, it would almost certainly have required Zerkazy's help to actually hit the ship. And this business with displays.
It's the legacy of some developers.
I
I would say it's budget.
Kidnapping of Morgan Holt, the protection of Zerkazy, relocating him after the blackout, it stinks.
And Veteran Studios shutting down before
Looks
bits
like
of huge drops in to
Displays
go by. It's
ratted
already
out
started.
the entire retreat. It's low-tech and quiet. Don't expect servers and security. Expect aware guards, in tune with the environment. You're going to need to rely on more traditional methods, up close and personal.
I'm good at those.
Japanese ISDF conducts low-level monitoring of the activities of anyone employed by a PMC for as long as they are in the country. We discovered yesterday that this place has rented this retreat, and a number of our agents planted microphones in the location. Unfortunately, we were not adequately prepared for the increased importance of the location. The microphones are detectable using standard tools. Needless to say, it would be best if this press did not find them.
Okay, so I'm going to take that to mean they want me to remove them. Stealth loadout again.
Fisher, remember, I need you to bring in Zerkazy alive.
We still need to figure out who the hell Nedich is.
Another story.
Isolate, simplify, complete.
We're on the same page?
Affirmative.
Can you turn around, please? Thank you. BG3 AAA, quality-wise I'd say so, but budget-wise it's a lot smaller. Yeah, well that's what people have been arguing about for some time, actually. Talking about, like, AA quality or III or stuff like that. But, when people say AAA, they typically mean the big companies like Blizzard or Activision or Ubisoft or guys like that. Stuff, you know, where the budget is in the double-digit millions. Now I wonder, are they going to have one of those Nightingale floors, the ones that squeak if you walk on them wrong? Budget companies tend to feel so bloated, and so do their games. Yeah, people have been complaining about that with games like Far Cry for years now, that there's just too much stuff and none of it really worth giving a shit about.
Sam, use your EEV to scan the license plates on those trucks. I might be able to dig up some info on our friend Nedich.
I'll give it a shot.
See if okay, got the plates on you.
No dice. Nothing suspicious about... Wait a minute. The Bosnian barber.
I already have a barber, but I think he's Italian. That place next to the donut shop?
Thank you, Sam.
The leasing company papers list a dummy corporation created by one Milos Nowak, a.k.a. Milon Nedich. Nowak is a suspected war criminal from the Bosnian conflict. He's known as the Barber of Bosnia because he allegedly scalped some of his prisoners.
Lovely.
I guess he won't be making an appearance in The Hague anytime soon.
Guess not.
Right, so we're just going to quietly dome him out, I guess.
Windshield projected infrared night vision heads-up display. And a 640 gig MP3 player.
Shit.
Standard. No one will ever need more than 640 gig.
What are you talking about? Mine's almost full.
How much music have you got that you filled up a 640 gig MP3 player? And 3 was bloated somewhat, Vars just carried a lot. I'm still so mad that they just killed off Vars halfway through that game. Like, the secondary...
Shit, what was that?
The secondary villain that they brought in was just so boring. Like, he was just a generic evil dude. Vars actually had, like, charisma. Right. Okay, I've got no idea where the fuck I'm going. I'm just walking places. Right, so I've gone through here. Oh, I see. I needed to go the other way there. Well, that's fine. We'll just go in this way and then we'll just have to loop around. That's for certified crazy, but it had that thing where you couldn't just bring yourself to hate him. Well, yeah, he had that very sort of Joker energy, you know. He was a very good Joker kind of villain. Secondary villain, nice to either be set up for the entirety of the first or be a staple of a specific game series. Yeah, genuinely, I can't even remember what the dude's name was, but he was mentioned in, like, 2 radio calls in the game, and then just like Vars dies about halfway through the game, and then it's like, oh, but this guy's Vars's boss, and he's like 10 times more evil. And then he cuts one dude's finger off and you kill him in a cutscene. It's just like, why? Like, Vars had a really cool boss fight that's symbolic to Jason's unraveling mental state and character arc. Can I just push you into the wall? Can I just pull you into the water? Got you. Jump scare! Onsen jump scare! Don't forget about the token double ancient for the second big bad. Oh yeah! Sam. Was his name Sam? I think so. The crazy German dude that screams Blitzkrieg a whole lot. He was pretty cool, but the trouble is he also just dies in a fucking cutscene. So it's like, why did we even bother? Shit. No, that's the CIA guy. Oh, he's checking on his tea. His name was like Agent.
Someone's blown this candle out.
His name was like Agent something. Who you guys are talking about? Oh, it's almost like he didn't leave that much of a lasting impression on the game. Hmm. It's a temple garden. Nice. Yeah, the CIA guy you dudes are thinking of, I thought he was really cool. But the problem is, like, he's only in about 2 missions of the game, and then he betrays you and then never comes up again. And then in later games, he's just like a crazy Trump supporter lunatic.
Oh, well, I looked a bit, but I didn't find any.
A bit? What does that mean? Where did you look?
On the table and stuff.
You looked on the
Navarro's the only one I can remember. I didn't finish it yesterday. So there's Navarro, there's Eddie, who's like the mercenary captain, and
Okay. Well, let me know if you need any.
don't remember what don't remember what the white dude's name is. It's like Lucian? Lucas? Yeah, I don't remember what the white dude's name is. But I remember Navarro was the one... was the sort of third act twist, and Eddie Raja was the mercenary captain guy with the gold deagle. No idea. He's very, very blonde and very annoying. Yeah, he sort of like does this sort of preening a little bit, but then Navarro betrays him and he dies instantly. Scare. Okay. Oh, hello. There's our microphone. Okay, so I've got to use the EMF to find it. Gabriel, thank you. Disable mic. Just take that home, stick it in your bag.
That's the first microphone, Sam. 5 more to go.
Oh, piss. Okay.
I'm on it.
One right in the forehead after getting cursed. Yeah, just Navarro just like one taps it. Excuse me. Also, speaking of, I always thought it was quite amusing how the relationship of Sully and Drake goes from like kind of partners in crime to surrogate father figure. Like, there's a line in Uncharted 1 where Sully goes, "Okay, do you trust me?" And Drake responds, "Kinda." Genuinely believe the only reason why you would know that because they were just boring. Also, that you finished it yesterday and still couldn't remember the white guy's name. Yeah. Right, he was shining his light right at me. Damn. Put me out while I was carrying the body. Navarro boss fight was still a pain in the butt. Oh my god. Navarro's... I don't know why Navarro's boss fight even exists. It is so bad. Like, he's invincible and has a shotgun that one-shots you. You kill all of his mates, he then runs off.
You find any bugs?
Yeah, they're everywhere. You can't get rid of them. It's like a damn insectarium here.
I mean microphones, stupid.
Yeah, it's really stupid, that boss fight.
But I didn't find any.
Honestly, the Uncharted games have, like, outside of the last one, outside of Uncharted 4, they've never had good boss fights. They've all been bad.
Yeah? Gee, did you find any?
No.
Ah, never mind. I'll look for them myself.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need any help.
Even 4 wasn't that good. Yeah, like, because it's just a weird departure from established mechanics. Gameplay 3, but the bosses sucked. The trouble is that the bosses are just the same oversized dude over and over again, where you just mash square and occasionally press triangle to dodge. You don't have anything to say either. But I'll say the same thing that I said about I said to Monkey earlier. I will be playing Uncharted. I have the HD trilogy, and I have Lost 4 and Lost Legacy. Go.
That's the first microphone, Sam. 5 more to go.
I'm on it.
Don't remember any third-person shooter that didn't have a fantasy element that had a good boss fight. I'm going to be honest, I don't really play enough third-person shooters. We just skip the first. I mean, I get why, but I would want to play all of them. Delicious 556 soup. How lit up are you? Oh, it does not look like I'm going to be able to take these guys out because they're too close to one another. So let's see if we can just move it nice and slow from doorway to doorway. Nothing in there is necessary to enjoy the others. And let's be real, it's kind of a miracle that it became a series. I mean, to be fair, I've said that about Splinter. I've said that about Splinter Cell so far. We're now on the 3rd game and it's reached the dizzying heights of basically okay.
So we can reschedule this to there.
Right. Ah, well, I'm not sure we can do it then. Yeah, but if he says... That's true. South Africans.
No, that's fine. An agreement we can live with.
I think we can commit to that. That'll be fine.
A lot of people say they absolutely love them. Now, I do still plan on playing the first one, if only so that so that the viewers at home can see sort of the beginning of Nate and Elena's relationship, because that is very important to the ongoing story of the games.
Well, I'm not sure we can do it then. Yeah, but if he says... That's true. South Africans.
No, that's fine. An agreement we can live with.
I think we can
Point
commit
number
to
two.
that. That'll be fine. What about you? What do you think?
Yes? Yeah. No. Maybe. We'll see. Well...
Yeah, back to New York. Broker that deal.
So we can reschedule this to there. Yes, right.
Well, I'm not sure we can do it then.
All right, listen
That
up.
looks like our
That was
man.
Doug. He's on his way, and he's not happy.
What do you mean? He's on his way here?
Our offices got turned over in New York, and he's worried about a leak. He's coming up here to tie up some loose ends.
Oops. Sorry.
Good one. They're only yen, not worth anything since the market crash. Not even worth the effort to pick them up.
A penny saved.
It was Elena, Chloe, then no one, then Elena again, and stops there. I
The
mean,
officers got hit. By who?
Elena's still in the third
Who
one.
cares about the offices? What's this tie up loose ends thing?
Not exactly sure, but this thing with the ship, maybe someone's onto us.
But what if...
Look, never mind all that. The boss is on his way and things are heating up. We knew that would happen, so just stick to the plan, get this place tightened up, and make sure that this little visit goes off without a hitch. Get moving!
Kindly leave him alone. Let's see if we can grab this guy and squeeze him.
I'm not sure.
Hi, buddy. What's your name?
Shh. Let's not make a scene.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want to know why you're protecting Zerkesi. How this place is involved.
I won't talk.
Oh, you will.
Make me cut your throat and look for the words inside your neck.
Jesus.
God, please, let me go.
You're not
Keep
leaving
playing
here
too.
alive.
Alright, have fun. I'm gonna squeeze this
Tell
guy
me
till he
what I wanna
pops.
know. I can make the end a little easier for you.
The blackout. We needed to keep Zerkesi safe after the blackout.
And what about the Walsh?
I don't know anything about the Walsh. You'll have to ask Shetland.
Shetland?
Yeah, she needed more data from Zerkesi after the blackouts. But we have everything.
Shetland knows what you're up to.
Yeah, he's the boss. He gave the order to bring Zerkesi here.
Where is he now?
He's on his way here now, by helicopter. Do it! Or are you a coward?
That's Nedich out of the picture, but we have a complication. There's a helicopter inbound. Shetland is aboard.
No.
Doug.
Just...
Why is he coming here?
Either he was coming to see what Nedich is up to, or our assumptions are wrong.
You still think Shetland's crooked?
I still don't know, and that's what bothers me. Find out what Shetland and Zerkesi are meeting about.
Okay, so it seems...
That's half of Otomo's microphone, Sam.
Yeah, so it seems that the microphones are attached to the phones. Ugh. I should also check the goals just to see what we are. Okay, so we need Zerkesi alive. Nedich has been dealt with. No secondary objectives are present. We have 3 of the 6 hidden microphones. Welcome back. So. Yeah, so Casey is over there somewhere. Back towards the car park. So I need to get... Okay, so it's out the back of the temple, and then it's just basically a straight shot. So we need to find a way back to Buddha. It's that door. Jump scare. Nothing's being said. I hit interrogate, nothing's being said. I think the game's bugged out. Knock him out. Snap. Okay. Donk. Uncle Wanko? Yes, I have heard of that game. I watched Strawberry playing it and a couple of other people, and it looked like a lot of fun. It looked like basically like Splatoon. I wasn't aware it was free though. I will look into that. But right now, Command and Conquer is at the top of the priority list. So once we finish Splinter Cell, we're going to be playing Generals, and then we may or may not do Kane's Wrath. General 0 hours the best. Well, I'm going to be doing both halves, because... Okay, I can open... that. Am I right there? Holy shit, how did I not get seen?
What the?
That's a bold claim considering I really like Red Alert 2 and 3. Oh, I see. I can open that, so then I could have hid in the corner there and shot him through the gap. And nothing in here. Do you play Zero Hour and not just Generals? They are separate to boot up, but Zero Hour is more complete. So wait. Is Zero Hour a separate campaign, or is it just an expansion pack? Hey, buddy. Yes. Cool. Thanks a fucking bunch. So, is it a separate campaign? I'm gonna go sleep behind the telly. Oh. I broke the telly. New campaign. Okay, yeah, so I will play Generals first, and then I will play 0 Hour after. I think we've got... I haven't been counting, so I think we've got 1 or 2 more... What was that thing I can... No. 1 or 2 more microphones to find.
Fisher, satellite imaging shows you're nearing some kind of tea house.
Casey's inside?
That's our best guess. Gather as much info as you can before making your move. We might only get one shot at this.
Alright. Well, his bodyguard's right here. Let's go give him a squeeze. Alright, mate. What can you tell me about your boss?
That's weird.
Only you cannot tell me anything about your boss. Oh boy, text brick. Hang on, let me get out of this slightly awkward situation and then I will read that. It's back in the other room. Okay, let's read what you put there. Contains 3 new campaigns of 5 missions each instead of 7, 1 for each side, with chronological order being USA, GLA, and then China. Unlike previous campaigns, which were noted by Command & Conquer fans for not having full motion video cinematic sequences during briefing, 0 Hour campaign returned to the tradition, each showing the live action video of a news reporter of the respective side giving details about the situation behind the current mission. The plot behind the 0 Hour campaign picks up where it left off at the end of the previous campaigns. Campaigns aren't everything. Play at least 1 round of the General's Challenge. You basically fight most other generals, but you fight them on their home turf, aka you need map for each. That reminds me, I never played Uprising or Commander's Challenge for Red Alert. Could really do that. We'll see how I feel once we finish Generals and 0 Hour. You don't have anything to say either. Bloody hell. I would have thought the bodyguards would at least have something to contribute. It looked like there was some stuff back down this way. Oh, it's just the bloody light switch that I spotted. What RTS tactics style of play do you like? I typically go for turtle with a lot of artillery. I'm not very good at rushing and micro. So I tend to go for more sort of your macro level sort of strategy. Briefcase with nothing in it. There's General Alexander. Alright. Here we go. Vent. Thus. AKA the super weapon general. Ah. It's good that they've got someone who's based around super weapons.
Douglas?
What?
The Koreans, they couldn't have. Douglas, I need to know the truth.
The truth. Huh. Did Oppenheimer know the truth? What about Roosevelt? Abe, truth.
But General Singsi Shisao, aka the nuke general. Okay.
We did the right thing.
What do you mean?
Proof of concept worked. It was ugly, sure, but it's over now.
You mean there will be peace?
Well, peace isn't something that just happens, Abe. It has to be enforced. Just like in the old days. You know, sheriff wears a shield, sure. But he also wears a gun.
Gun?
That's right.
Oh my God.
And we can't have that gun falling into the wrong hands, can we now, Abe?
Uh-oh.
What do you... No!
My God, Fisher! Don't let Shetland escape.
Is he a target?
He's the target.
think I went out the wrong door. Lexi's better for turtles, Sing is better artillery. Alright, well, we'll see how things land when we get to the game.
Damn it, he's gone. There was no way you could have stopped him. Complete the rest of the mission. I'll see if we can track him.
That's all your primary objectives, Fisher. We can extract you at any time.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna quietly just return to Zerkaze's room to check it over for microphones before we leave. Fun fact, neither has the strongest super weapon. That honor goes to General Rodal Demo Juziz, aka the Demolitions General. And AI3 have something that is banned. Oh, and all three have something that is banned when playing online with pro rules. Okay, that being what? Okay, doesn't look like there's a microphone. Alright, yeah, so no way you could have got to him. He was out of there by, like, the moment I hit the door. Although I will say, don't worry about anything that would be considered not acceptable by esports rules, because I don't care. I don't play esports. I'm very bad at them, and I tend to get. Okay, we just gotta go back out through the stone garden again. But I'm very bad at esports, and I tend to get very narky. Things get competitive. Just hold your fucking breath. Closed. Okay, apparently there was one that I missed somewhere. Aurora Alpha bombers can hit hard and barely be hit while flying towards their target due to speed. Nuke MiGs are relatively cheap that drop mini nukes. Okay. It's the old Red Alert 3 unwritten rule that you don't use Vindicators. Because nobody likes fucking dealing with Vindicators. We're out. Demolition upgrades makes all your units and base defense into suicide bombers whenever you want. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. No secondary objectives. I wonder if I had been quicker during that bit, if I hadn't sat around to listen to Zerkazy and Shetland talk.
Chinese support for the North Korean claim that they did not intentionally launch the missile that sank the Walsh.
We are monitoring these developments while continuing to seek a peaceful resolution. Make no mistake, the Chinese People's Republic will employ all means at our disposal.
Including the dumb little bikes that drive over cliffs and already has a suicide bomber.
Our intelligence estimates that the current number of Korean troops massed at the border runs as high as 200,000 men. Monty?
Montgomery Lewis, The Times. Do we know what the possible North Korean strategy will be if diplomatic efforts fail?
We've known for decades that the NKA would move to capture Seoul as quickly as possible, regardless of the cost. That is how our defenses are structured. But with the capital
Don't announce that on the news, you fuckwit.
well within artillery range of the big guns, it is clear that war would be catastrophic in terms of damage done and lives lost.
Fun fact, IRL, that's basically the reason why America hasn't invaded North Korea, is that the North Korean army has Seoul dialed in on artillery. With Zakazi dead and the world on the brink of war, it must be determined if the North Koreans intentionally launched the missile that sank the Walsh. Oh boy.
Fisher, I know you think the shortest distance to solving this problem is to go after Shetland. You might be right. Unfortunately, the diplomatic situation surrounding the Walsh incident is not softening. We are less than 24 hours from open war on the Korean peninsula. We've located the battery that launched the missile against the Walsh. If there is any credence to the North Korean claim that the launch was unintentional, we need to prove it. And fast.
Oh boy.
I've been reverse engineering the data you recovered from Zerkazy's computer in New York. Zerkazy's algorithm is an advanced extrapolation of the mass kernels made infinitely more complex by recursion through Dvorak. I think that if you can access the BIOS memory of the missile launchers at the battery, I should be able to ID a fingerprint that the algorithm would have left on the system.
You'll be doing a halo insertion into a forest 2 clicks east of the battery. You'll enter the battery's secure perimeter and infiltrate via the main air shaft. The battery itself has been around since World War II, but intelligence and satellite imaging show it's been retrofitted several times since then. We have some limited mapping data. We don't know what you'll find.
Since the destruction of the Walsh, the USS Ronald Reagan has assumed CNC duties for the battle group in the Yellow Sea. Our
Okay,
fleet
this is
on
getting
red
out
alert.
of hand.
In case of war, we are prepared to conduct precision sorties against high-value targets aimed at reducing North Korean coastal defenses for insertion behind their advancing front. If intelligence indicates that the Koreans are picking a fight, then it's a fight they'll get. Anyone in that battery, when the whistle blows, better find himself a tin hat and a Bible.
Japanese
We on the
ISDF
clock then.
has been instrumental in determining that the missile that sank the Walsh was indeed fired from this battery. You have the complete support of all branches of the Japanese self-defense force in order to determine the rationale for this insane move by the Korean aggressors. We do not have the capability to strike the facility directly, but ISDF will use any means at our disposal to interfere with their capabilities in the event that our great American allies are forced to declare war.
Okay, we had better keep this nice and quiet then. Ooh, gas grenades, you say?
Fisher, it's starting to look like war is unavoidable. JCOS is asking all sources for current division-level intelligence.
So, besides stopping World War III, is there anything else I can do for you this evening?
The base commander should have up-to-date intel about NKA divisional strength down the Kaesong-Munsan approach.
I'll try to schedule an appointment with the secretary.
Ooh, that's some good
Fisher,
music.
since everyone is asking everyone for intel, I'd love to have a few chips at the big table.
What can I get you, Bill?
Like how he
Looks
says
like
that, like
this
he's
battery
asking for
has repair and
takeout.
maintenance capability for mechanized warfare support. Any shipping or repair logs you can recover would be a big help.
I'll find what I can.
No, that's them asleep. Alright, now I can catch up what he said. 1 sniper, 7 missile defenses per Chinook is a scary prospect, but each general has something fun and strong to do. That's good to hear. Also, when you say Chinook, is that one of those transport craft that lets you shoot out of the windows? Because those are always a laugh. I remember using them a lot in Red Alert 2 days with the Battlefield Fortress. Scooch. Okay. Let's overview the goals. Determine if the Koreans intentionally launched the missile. Recover shipping and repair logs. Check the map while I'm at it. Okay, We're in the inspection pit right now, which will bring me out somewhere over here. We want to ultimately get to the lift shaft far end. I like the way that Fisher said, "What can I get you, Will?" Like he's buying him a beer at the bar. That's the way I came in by. It's all just post-Soviet cement. I can't tell what's what. Got his computer, looking the other way. Hoopa. Oh. Move you away from the door here. Go. You can nice nap in the corner by the air vent. USA uses Chinooks, those long helicopters. Yeah, with the big sort of circular ones. As they're resource gatherers. They can also be used to move troops. Air Force General can build a variant that allows the infantry to shoot from the Chinook as it fires. Right. Camera watching a door. In the warehouse. There was a thing that said switch object over here. Oh, that just lets me turn the monitor off. Okay, that I assume is the warehouse on the other side of that. It's interesting that that is the resource gatherer is the helicopter, considering usually you have like a dedicated resource gathering unit called like a harvester or something. Man just really said, "Brah!" So this is some real James Bond music. Munitions delivery error. Feng was looking through the small arms munitions delivery in the warehouse. Looks like you ordered 665 NATO 556. Don't think that was possible, but regardless, we have no weapons that fire it. What are we going to do with it? Is that seriously like the in-game explanation as to why there's going to be ammunition for the assault rifle? It's also very true. I imagine that the... Oh, play random music. Alright. You just broke into somebody's Spotify. China uses trucks in the GLE, uses workers that have lines like, "Do not hurt me." Oh boy. Slave labour, lovely. Resources can be found in piles and must be brought to collections. Okay. Yeah, because in Red Alert, it's just like great piles of gold. Okay, so what's over here then? This is apparently a dead end. Oh, god damn it. This guy's... Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just another random office. Check the other computer while that one's booting up. Here it's boxes of supplies.
Good work, Fisher. Looks like they track shipping and repair through 4 separate departments.
Gotta love military bureaucracy.
See if you can get the logs from the other 3.
Now serving number 67.
How does it feel being the errand boy, eh, Fisher? Also capture oil derricks and they produce money as well. Yeah, they, that's the same as in Red Alert. That it's, the derricks provide passive income over time. It's, yep, so just keep going, keep going, keep going. Probably a camera not too far away. I say I don't like going through all of these very exposed hallways. There's the camera. Okay, so this is the warehouse. So there's the camera. And there's a guy. Each faction also has another way of getting money regardless of how much there is on the map. Game starts, USA can airdrop in crates, China can hack that steal from the global economy, GLA has black market which generates money. Nice. Change to my pistol.
Stupid cameras. We need better security.
Going on over there, let's just... honestly kind of digging this, like, 1960s spy movie kind of music. Come on, deck. Enemies will wait for a clear shot if you're holding someone in front of you. Demonstrably untrue, considering that's happened twice and they've just shot the guy. So as a hero unit that can directly steal money from others by hacking resources, gathering buildings, though that does carry some risk. Yeah, I imagine, because that means that you've got to...
Well, that's our work done. Let the control room take over.
Who's in the control room?
How should I know?
So what? We just going to leave the missile hanging there?
Orders. Deliver cargo to loading bay facility 27-290. Not in there are working a bunch of cranes that we know ain't on.
What was that? I don't like this.
God, I've just spooked the hell out of these guys.
What was that? I think I saw it too. I don't like this.
I don't know what that did, but I just booped a boop, so...
Nothing here. I'm sure there's nothing here.
Go. There's another circuit I can interfere with.
What was that? I think I saw it too. I don't like this.
I'm just scaring the hell out of these guys. Hero units are stealthed. Spotted by units that can detect stealth or take special action. Each faction has one. You can only have one at any given time. Yeah, so those are kind of the same as commandos in Red Alert and Tiberium. Oof. But, crap. Just sent that missile over there. Why? Oh, wait, did I even do that? Super hack that can steal buildings, steal money, detect stealth, though she can't attack at all. Interesting how much stuff there is that's like very similar to the other CNC games, but has like some subtle differences. Okay, how the hell do I get through that door?
Footsteps. Doesn't sound like one of our men.
Me with my chunky boots. I think I need to explore around.
There's nothing. Look. Let's just forget it happened.
Can I jump onto... Hang on, if I climb that, can I now... Let's go!
I don't want to find anything anyway.
Right. Turn, and then there we go. Make sure we're facing the right way. This is gonna take a while. There we go. So yeah, that's what good sending the missile down has done for me, is that now I can scoot my way through here without needing to worry about the big door. There's a sniper that can snipe the driver out of tanks and can hide in buildings without people being able to see the building is occupied. See, that's interesting, because in Red Alert 3, the Soviets have a sniper character that can shoot the guy out of a tank. And if you're really good, like if you're really quick and you can catch them out, you can shoot the driver right out of an MCV and steal their entire production chain. There we go. Splat. Can throw. You boys gonna have a chat? No? Alright. I think that is a good place to leave off. Steal the builder vehicle. Yeah. That was a fun trick. I remember in Red Alert 2 as well, if you got spies into certain buildings, you could get weird hybrid units. Like in Red Alert 2, if you were doing the Allies mirror match and you got your spy into the enemy battle lab, you could get Chrono Commandos, who were these guys who could one-shot buildings by just putting bombs on them, and they could also teleport. Alrighty, that I think is a good place to leave off. Let's head on over to the booth, and we will call it a day. Right, who's on? Who is on? GL has a few ways to steal the vehicles of enemies. If it's a builder vehicle, aka a dozer, you can build things as if you're that faction. Yeah, you could do that in Red Alert as well. Alright. What have we got? What have we got? Not a whole lot, I'll be honest. Okay. Chrono Commandos were busted if you had them, you basically won the game. Yep. Like I said, because they could one-shot buildings and they could teleport, so you could just, like, destroy an enemy's entire base and they could do literally nothing to stop you. Alright. We're going to call it a day there, and we'll be back again. Ouch, my bones. Tomorrow, where we're going to continue. I don't know how much longer is left on this game, but I feel like we're getting close to the end. So, until then, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Much love.